Yeah. Hello. As the title suggests, boy do I have thoughts. I normally don't watch Nintendo Directs, actually. So like when I came out here and I was like, you know what? Someone posted in a Discord server I'm in, like, oh, the Direct's gonna start in like 3 minutes, and I'm like, oh shit, really? Let me just put that up on my phone. I was playing Minecraft with world famous Moi Moi June, and we're like deep in some crazy cave network, and I'm like, wait, what if I were to watch the Direct in the background? And then I ended up giving a play-by-play. So I think in the end she just turned it on too, at the tail end there. But yeah, I want to say a rare occasion in which Moi Moi June was awake at like, when did it play? Like 9 a.m? I think it was 10 p.m. here. So yeah, weird time zone shenanigans. And then yeah, so it was longer than I thought it would be. I kept getting the vibe it was gonna wrap up and then it didn't. So 9 a.m. could be worse, you know, the Pacific time people. All these streamers who live in Los Angeles were live streaming at 6 a.m. this morning. You know? I went into this Direct blind. I only vaguely knew it was gonna happen. Like, I knew it was gonna happen because I watched, well, I didn't watch. I saw Twitter recaps of the Direct that recently happened. Like 2 Directs in a week, basically. It's pretty crazy. So I learned from those tweets that there's another one coming soon, so watched that. And I figured we could just go through it. You know, I thought I could make talking points, I could make lists of things I want to say, but then again, I could also just like skim through the actual Direct to figure it out. So why don't we try that? I had to pull some shenanigans to get this to work out, honestly. Because, oh, the music stopped. It feels really weird. But yeah, so here is a not live reaction to Nintendo Direct. This is my second watch of it. And I haven't read almost any articles. I've only read like one article, discussed some people about mostly stuff posted on the official website, honestly. I have not heard any opinion. Well, actually, all the opinions I've heard are very specific, and you probably don't even know about this concern because it affects a very specific group of individuals, of which I am a member. So we will watch this. And yes, this is on YouTube. I've just cropped the screen so you can't see all of my unnecessary crap on the screen. We can focus in on the important stuff. I just realized you can probably hear my mouse moving. So I'm gonna put my mouse on the chair so it's not annoying. But yeah, let me know if the audio levels are good, because I just left them on from last time I used GX. Probably to play background music in a Tony Hawk stream. But okay. So I didn't actually watch this trailer closely. The first one here, I just saw it. I was playing Minecraft. I had more important things to do. I was mining diamonds. What did stand out to me, though, is this weird American-sounding music. They're like, ah, yes, the whole world. America. I don't want to be super negative. I'm going to try not to be super negative. Okay? Why does it look like they're all toys? That's not negative. That's the question. They look like little figurines. She looks very different than I'm used to. On top of the water, on top of the snow. Ooh, different terrains, I suppose. I'm trying not to be negative, so I'm just sarcastic instead. Fuck. Like, it's probably really fun, I think, to play. Like, once you have it. Wait, why did Boo look like that? So they got grinding mechanics, wall riding mechanics. Is this Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam for the Nintendo Wii? Did that come out on the Wii? No, that was Ride on the Wii. PS2 had Downhill Jam, I believe. And the DS or something. Is that a power-up that changes your appearance? Oh, why are they fan servicing her in the American short shorts? Downhill Jam was on the Wii? I'm a genius. I've never played it. Should I stream Downhill Jam? Unrelated question, don't answer that. But yeah, so we got Mario Kart World. That's interesting, I think. Hold up, I don't care what these people have to say. No offense to these people. They're just gonna introduce themselves. So I feel, okay, from what I've seen so far, because there's a lot to unpack there. Visually, I mean, so I gotta press the left arrow so hard. My keyboard's kind of broken and I don't want to make it super loud. So let me just like pick up my keyboard and put it in my lap as well. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm not streaming in like a I'm moving. Which of these buttons is my moving dance? Oh, I lost this hotkey. Y'all. No, I've been looking for this hotkey for so long. I forgot. It's on the plus key and the minus key. Cool. Dodo, you weren't there when I learned how to dance? There was a few times in the last few weeks I've wanted to do it, but I couldn't find it. I thought it was like on the D key for dance, but no, it's on plus and minus to toggle on and off. We're not that happy though. Not yet. So we're gonna save that. I lost my place in the video though, when I moved the keyboard. So I'm not streaming in super high res, but I'm gonna put this video in super high res for myself. Okay. I'm trying to determine if I feel like this game looks better than Mario Kart 8. Some of the effects, like the fire and the water, look really good. It definitely looks better than the tour tracks they just copy-pasted into 8 Deluxe. But is that Mega Mushroom? Hold the fuck up. Wait. Yo, Toad got fucking big. Let's fucking go. No, okay. Mario Kart fans just don't give a fuck about the Mega Mushroom. And Mario and New Super Mario Bros. Fans don't give a fuck about the Mega Mushroom. I like the Mega Mushroom, okay? I'm a Mega Mushroom supporter. A Mega Mushroom apologist. Like, maybe it's because I was a kid playing New Super Mario Bros. DS. I was like that target 8-year-old demographic or whatever. When did that game come out, actually? How old was I when that game dropped? Because I got a DS a bit later. Like, I didn't get it when it first came out, but like New Super Mario Bros. DS. It's actually just called New Super Mario Bros., but every time I look up, it's gonna show me the Wii version. 2006, so you're really close, June. So this game came out when I was 6 in June of 2006. So I didn't play it when I was 6. I must have played it probably at like 8, I want to say. I was in elementary school. But yeah, so, you know, I was a Mega Mushroom kid. I also like the blue shell power-up in New Super Mario Bros. Don't come for me. Everyone also hated that one, but it was really fun as a kid to like hit the I'm doing hand motions, you can't see them, to hit the little blocks, little bricks, they're brick blocks and bricks, and you can just like bounce back and forth, jump around, go fast, fall into holes, and you can never wall jump out. Very fun, very exciting. A risk and reward, you know? Very well balanced. Want to see that come back in a new Super Mario Bros. Game. Anyway, that's totally off track. I love the Mega Mushroom. In fact, actually, you know what? I think some people do like the Mega Mushroom. If you're playing Item Rain, or if you're playing on Mario Kart Wii, or if you're playing a lot of online rooms, there's a mod that makes the Thunder Clouds give you Mega. So people like it then. But I feel like a lot of people thought it was unnecessary. Nobody really mourned it in Mario Kart 8. So it's cool to see it's back in Mario Kart 9. Or Mario Kart 10? Mario Kart 9. What Mario Kart is this? I know they're not numbering them anymore, and they only had like 2 with numbers, but just they only had 2 with numbers. Wait, that's kind of stupid. But whatever. Okay, hold up, because the thundercloud, okay. Everyone hates getting a thundercloud, but like they're balanced. I think I'd rather get a thundercloud than a coin in an item box, if I'm being honest. And that's because, like, okay, coins, they do so little. Like, especially if you're in first place and you already have 10 coins, like, yeah, you can save it for when you die, because unlike, it doesn't give you full speed boost like a mushroom, but it does put you back to like driftable speed instantly if you use one. But and you can hide the other item you're holding if you're playing deluxe. But like, I don't know, man. I'd rather have a thundercloud. You get a speed boost, you can go off-road, and it's fun to try to bump it onto other people. It's strategically interesting. When it's a mega cloud, as they call it, that gives you the mega mushroom afterwards, it also has a similar thing, but instead everyone's trying to hit you, so you have to avoid everyone else. So, I mean, they both have advantages, disadvantages. They add something to the game, I think. But yeah, I think if it was brought back, people would get pissed. I think people would be pissed if they put the thundercloud in any Mario Kart game ever again. By getting rid of it once, it's done. It's done. It felt like Mario Party. It added like a Mario Party element into Mario Kart. And maybe that's not what people are looking for. Nah, some people like the coins. I mean, Mario Kart had coins in the original game. It had coins. I'm thinking about that Scott the Woz meme from like his Mario Kart video. He's just like, coins are back, bitches, or something like that. And like, coins were there in the beginning, but were they ever, they weren't in like 64. They weren't in DS, were they? Were they in the Game Boy one? I don't even know what games had coins in them, but it's not a lot. But you know what? If they wanna have coins, fine, I guess. If they want to play as little Hot Wheels cars, that's fine, I guess. Hammer Bro having a Hammer Bro item. Does that mean we're getting character exclusive items similar to the other one, Double Dash? I think, okay, one thing that's bothered me, I think, about Mario Kart since Wii, well, actually, no, because we had the wheelies. Maybe, like, since 7, is, like, they added new things, but they weren't, like, unique. Like, they added underwater driving, but that continued into 8. They added gliders, but that continued into 8, or whatever. So, like, because of that, I feel like Mario Kart 7 and 8 don't have a unique identity. You know, Mario Kart Wii had the bikes and the wheelies. The bikes and the wheelies are back now, which I have mixed feelings about. I do like the wheelies, of course. But, like, what else is there too? Like Double Dash had 2 people in a car, and the physics were weird. And, yeah, 8 has Link and Mercedes. You can play as Link in a Mercedes. I saw a tweet recently, actually. It was like, tell someone 10 years ago that this was Mario Kart and they wouldn't believe you. And it was like the Splatoon Inkling girl in a Mercedes Benz. It's like, what the fuck is happening in this game? But yeah, I feel like most Mario Karts had very unique identities, unique physics, unique abilities you could do, and now they're just all kind of the same. So I do like the idea of this one having some more, like, I want to say parkour, but you're in a car elements, like grinding and wall riding and things like that. But I'd like to see it stay with this version. I don't know. Give it some spice. Some unique pizzazz. Why are you driving the big car? Why are you eating hamburger? Yeehaw, as they say. They all put on their American outfits. Dress her up however you want. Wow, that's not weird. I mean, costumes might be a cool idea. And they'll explain more about this game soon afterwards, so... Oh, and the villager, of course. I used to play as Link in the not deluxe version. I mean, to be fair, actually, I used to play as Link, and then I stopped to play King Boo. Was King Boo like added in 8 Deluxe? I don't think so. Dude, I agree. 7.5 out of 10. No sticker slap to manual to wall plant. I think calling it Nintendo Switch World just proves that like they liked the idea they did for Mario Kart Tour, but they wanted to do it better. So this is just like Tour's. What is Tour? A brand new entry in the Mario. Sorry. I won't make fun of the voice. I just love the way he talks. It's so goofy.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
You know, I made jokes before about open world Mario Kart when that idea first leaked.
And weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Wait. When they say depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change, does that mean like there's a cycle within the game of like, oh, like in the Pokemon Sword and Shield when you go to the wild area? It's like, oh, it's snowing in the wild area. Go get a Glaceon or whatever. Or is it gonna like match the real world? Like if you only play Mario Kart at night, you'll never see the daytime. Because I mean, that'd be cool too to have a real day-night cycle. But I feel like it could get messy though if you're trying to like play online or something and everyone's in a different visual weather condition. As long as it doesn't affect physics, I guess. But it'd be funny. Now, that is Toad's Factory music. I really like Toad's Factory. I always say, why did they never remake Toad's Factory? Like, Toad's Factory, look, it's like one of the best Wii tracks. And it's in the Mushroom Cup. Like, it had no business. Mario Kart Wii is just hard, though. I feel like the Mushroom Cup is the hardest Mushroom Cup in Mario Kart Wii, because Mario Kart Wii is just maybe one of the most difficult Mario Kart games. But like, dude, Toad's Factory, this is deserved. It's been long coming. Like, they made Mushroom Gorge twice before they made Toad's Factory.
And in this Mario
So,
Kart game,
and the track slaps.
you can
The
go
song
off the
slaps. The
racetrack
track
and
means
drive
both.
virtually everywhere in this world.
Okay, drive virtually everywhere sounds cool. I like this picture. But like, I have never once said to myself, damn, I wish I could drive virtually everywhere in Mario Kart. Like, I kind of just want to get into the race and play it. Like, imagine you're in last place and you're trying to catch up and you can't, and you lose, you drop out. You don't even get to finish the thing. Actually, that's more similar to the old, like, SNES Mario Kart. If you didn't get top 4, they said, sucks to suck, try again. Anyway, what courses are these? Mario Bros. Circuit. Crown City. Is Crown City from, what game is that from? Whistletop Summit. Interesting. DK Spaceport. Okay, this Mushroom Cup is also looking kind of wild, I'm not gonna lie. Those last two look a little... I mean, they look visually more interesting than what I expect from a Mushroom Cup track. But Crown City looks like it's from a game that I didn't play. I don't really keep up with the Mario series. The only game I really play is Mario Kart. Maybe an old Mario Party. An old New Super Mario Bros. But have I ever actually sat down to play a 3D Mario game? I don't think I've ever sat down to play a 3D Mario game. I've done the 2-player mode, like, on Galaxy 2. Like, I've been the pointer collecting the star bits and shooting them with the B button while June played for real. Never played 64, never played Sunshine. Well, I mean, I've played a bit of 64 DS, but I mostly used R4 cheat codes and just walked through walls and fell through the floor for fun. I just broke the game. But I never played Odyssey. I never played Sunshine, never played Galaxy. Actually, I got Galaxy from the library once and put it in my Wii, made a save file, and never played it again. So I could get Rosalina in Mario Kart Wii easier. So, okay, y'all have seen me play 2D platformers, right? Insert flashback to the Kirby stream. So I don't know if I should be playing 3D platformers. Anyway,
In the classic
See if they
Grand
show
Prix,
more
race through 4
things.
courses.
Okay, this is fucking huge. Okay, two huge things. I mean, this is all huge. It's a retro cup, so of course it's huge. Desert Hills, interesting. Desert Hills is the one from GameCube, right? I wish it would say like the console on it, like where's this like GCN Desert Hills or whatever, because it was also in Wii. It was in Wii for sure. Shy Guy Bazaar, I'm hyped. Desert Hills is DS. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Wait, 2 DS races in the same cup? Interesting. But no, Shy Guy Bazaar. Shy Guy Bazaar is one of the best tracks. Mario Kart 7 tracks always hit, but like Shy Guy Bazaar was like the one. I don't know. Big fan of that. The version on CTGP, well, it used to be, maybe it still is. The version on CTGP a few years ago. I love playing that. Wario Stadium is from the GameCube. Wario Stadium, don't mind if I do. June. Don't force it. But Wario Stadium is all right. I mean, they're gonna have, it's a 2-lap track because it's long. Even they thought it was too long. Or is it N64 Wario Stadium? From the look of it, I thought it was gonna be the other one. That was long too, the N64 one. See, N64 Wario Stadium is kind of boring though. Isn't that why it never came back? No offense to Wario Stadium fans. Airship Fortress is huge. I know they remade it for 3DS, but like, get that on a home console. You know? The only thing, I mean, they added a glider to it, which they just replaced a cannon with a glider cannon. It's a good, you don't need to add anything to this. Airship Fortress is just good.
In a bid for first.
Okay, what do we got here? Sky High Sunday. Whoa! The one from 8 Deluxe. Wario Shipyard, I think, is new. It looks kind of interesting. Starview Peak. The skybox is really nice on that one, I think. Oh my god, Fall Guys. Then we got DK Pass, which I'm going to assume, I mean, it looks like you do tricks off like a snowboard thing. Wait, Sky High Sunday is a tour course, but it well, if it debuted in 8 Deluxe first, it's an 8 Deluxe course. You know? If that's where it debuted, that's what the game is from. It was as one of the, when they did the booster pass or whatever it was called for 8 Deluxe. I remember there was like always a lot of there was like there'd be like so many retros and there would be so many tours and then like a new one. And this was one of the new ones, no? So. But either way.
Place.
Koopa Troopa Beach. Faraway Oasis. Peach Stadium. Crown City? Crown City? Crown City? So they're like, oh my god, where's Crown City on this map? So, wait, doesn't this seem a little lazy? I think it really is just Crown City, but at night. Like, why? So how many new tracks are in this game then, if they're reusing them for, and there's not, is that 7 cups, not 8? Maybe it's not done yet. Maybe it's still in development, but by this time, if they're gonna launch with it, I think it's the exact same race. You're just entering it from a different angle and exiting it from a different angle. Yeah, it's got to be ready based on the release date. And they're showing it off as like their big attention grabber at the beginning. So maybe they're going to do another huge DLC pack that's going to cost like half the price of the game, even though the game costs $80 US.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
So you don't get like a reset. Okay, try not to sound negative. But again, like, imagine this scenario happens all the time. You're playing a cup in Mario Kart and you're like, oh man, you know, I fell behind in that race and I couldn't catch up. But you know what? I have a fresh start for the next race where I'll start fresh and I'll do better and I'll make up the points. Well, now you can't make up the points. Fuck you. Just reset.
In each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
They got 24 players. Mr. Bean modded that into Mario Kart Wii already, which is insane. It was thought to be impossible, and he pulled it off. So I think they just stole this idea from Mr. Bean, actually. And they should credit him. Yeah, Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, the Mario Kart Wii modder, not the character. They're both British, though. So I can see why you might be confused.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Knockout Tour!
Race non-stop
Wow!
from one corner of the world to another.
Those aren't full corners. You can go farther than that. Why is Luigi a farmer?
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you
Imagine losing in the first round of online Mario Kart. How much VR do you lose?
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
I do think... I got a disclaimer there on the top, but no, I was gonna say, like, when it comes to this free roam idea, I think there is a place for it. Like, I know a lot of people use the time trial mode in other Mario Karts to, like, practice tricks, like, find the most optimal route and things like that. So it would be kind of cool to have that. I mean, people have been free roaming in Mario Kart since N64 when everyone drives around the castle, right? And they actually took that out of when they remake that track. What's that track? Peach Circuit? Something like that. So I know, like, maybe people do want this. Royal Raceway. Thanks, June. I'm a resident Mario Kart expert. I don't know the name of Royal Raceway. It's so obvious. But, yeah, I don't know. It seems, like, interesting, I guess. Like, I probably will never use this mode. Just because, I don't know. I'd rather just race, I think. I'd rather just go fast.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And
yeah,
take photos together at different locations.
Who asked for that? Sorry. They got Airship Fortress. They got dinosaur stomping mechanics. Is that from that? Is that from the GameCube one, or is it just like a different thing?
The entire world starts here. Mario Kart World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
They could have called this game Mario Kart Tour.
Will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So
oh, what day? Oh, this is the UK time, but it's on the 17th? It's a new course based on Dino Jungle. Why couldn't they have just made Dino Jungle? I noticed there was an elephant and a giraffe, and I'm like, you mean the dinosaur from Dino Jungle if you took his two traits and separated them? Whatever. June. What do you mean? Pirate Waluigi's gotta find you're sounding like your mother. Oh, there's a course called Dino Laboratory. Interesting. Anyway, look out on the 17th for that.
Look out for more information in the future.
Is that like at the same time as this direct was? I'm not putting Mom on blast, I'm putting you on blast. We know Mom likes pirates and Waluigi. My mom had a Mario Party phase where she just played like Mario Party by herself and like beat every map in like 4 games of Mario Party. And she always played as Waluigi. So there's some mom lore. Moe Moe mom lore. It's also my mom. We have the same mom. Oh boy, the chat button. Guys, you'll never believe what Nintendo invented. They invented Discord. Y'all, they stole Discord's UI. Nintendo invented Discord. Like, imagine talking to your friends while playing a game online.
Game chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, you can play games with people who aren't in the same room as you in 2025? Are we living in the future? Japan is living in the year 3000, guys. Whoa.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Off for an adventure.
Oh my god, they're going on an adventure,
Game chat
guys.
Feature. Your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the console.
Okay.
Oh, okay, but you're still behind me, right? Alright, let's keep
That's-
going. Okay.
Have y'all ever heard of the We Speak?
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Actually, proximity would almost fix it.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a left.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit?
And in 6 months to 1 year, they're going to announce like a new Nintendo headset that will make it better to do voice chat. And by better, they mean the only way to make it work. So, yeah, we were watching, I was watching this announcement and telling June about it via a Discord call in which she was streaming a game. Like,
By a bow. Okay, nice.
Oh, we'll get to that one, Cinder. Hold up.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Handheld mode might be the only way it
If you
works.
open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job.
How good's your Wi-Fi connection, Nintendo
you
test?
can also share your game screen.
At least they're realistic in the frame rate.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
He trying to eat me. Whoa. Guys, why are you so excited about
Okay.
the course?
You can chat.
Adults don't
on
care like
Twitter,
this.
even while playing different games.
Balloon fight?
You can play different games at the same time and still talk to each other? How is that even allowed?
And it's so hard, right? Tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like,
He's-
I'm falling. Okay, we
He's
got
in the
it.
sky.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
They're giving like, can I say just giving like, oh, what's her name? Sniper Wolf commentary on these video games. I'm in the sky. Oh my god, Kirby has a star. It's so cute. Like, it's giving AI bot reacts to AI video.
Just the size of your game screen.
Oh, that frame rate on the other game shares? Yeah, I was saying it looks realistic, but like, keep in mind, this is the ideal conditions they record this in, right?
You can adjust the size of your game screen. Guys,
Imagine the average North American internet connection.
or expand another friend's game screen.
Beautiful.
That wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little
What?
wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Wait, what was that? Sorry, let me check something. My back arrow is so bad.
So everyone can
Okay.
watch them play.
Oh, I think I
Are you playing this stream out loud? How did mom hear what I said? Oh, Michi. How did she know? Oh no, I moved the mouse.
know where you are. I know where you are. Wait.
Loud, I'm swearing.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a
But you know what though?
picture.
Mom needs to know about this.
Smile.
Mom needs to know about Discord for the Switch. I almost said for the
On
Wii.
the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
They put a
The
button.
C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more.
Imagine getting a call on another
there's this.
device. Oh boy. Sorry, I do all my calling on Discord. But Nintendo Switch 2 camera. Well, I first wanted to make a joke about this to June. I was gonna say it's like the Kinect, and then I said it's like the iToy.
You can also connect
Y'all know
this
about the
camera to
PlayStation 2
console.
iToy?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo.
Now all these like children can roleplay being their favorite Minecraft streamer to their friends.
Faces on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
You know, if like the green screen effect works well, it might not be terrible.
Go. I bet you like that.
Wait for me.
It might be, I mean, the frame rate is bad. I mean, we don't have the camera specs. Of course. The camera could be wonderful, but because they're showing it via the same service that showed that terrible frame rate, terrible bitrate stream, like, maybe the camera itself is good, but in online videos, it's not good. But I do think, like, if you can't even, like, if the cheapest Android phone looks better than your camera, Nintendo, you better be charging $10. You know what I mean? Like, you can get a better camera if you just, first off, if you have a phone, you have a camera. Second, if you have $30, you can get a webcam. So if this costs more than that, I don't know, man. It looks worse than the DSi. Actually, you know what? Maybe you're right. But that could be the bitrate. That could be the bitrate.
Like this.
Gotta wait until it comes out to see real reviews.
Wait.
I do kind of like the idea of having people's faces on this. I wonder what video they showed here in the Japanese Direct, because I feel like they would have to have a Japanese video. In Japan, this kind of thing is really, really popular. Like, in Japan, when you watch TV, they'll always have, like, someone's face in the corner of the screen reacting to whatever show they're watching. Like, on a variety show, they'll, like, show... It's almost like reaction content. They'll film, like, a news article, but they'll show it on a variety show with popular people who are famous for reacting to things on variety shows. And, they will, like, have the face in the camera. So I feel like this is like it feels very Japan. It feels very Japan to have this kind of feature in Mario Party. It's not a bad idea. It's kind of unique. If Mario Party is going to work online, you're going to need a voice chat.
You can play
So
games and hang out as if you were together in the same room.
in Japan, look to serve face. Japan also has better internet than Canada, so
Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
so they've invented online. They've invented the internet. Nintendo is always 2 steps ahead.
いかがでしたか？ゲームチャットはお友達やご家族などフレンドとのオンライン
Moi Moi June, I paused the stream for you. What the fuck did you just say? Please. Please take a moment to think about the consequences for your actions. I don't even know if I can read that out loud. I don't care if it's real Splatoon dialogue. You know what you did when you sent that message. Dude, OMG, you can stream yourself inking your splat zone. Just because someone said that does not mean you should repeat it. Who... If Mom can still hear, she didn't raise you this way. So, I'll put it that way. Let's continue to find out how they developed game chat.
プレイをもっと身近にまるでその場で一緒に遊んでいるかのように楽しんでもらいたい との思いから開発しました。先ほどの映像に出ていたカメラは
It's pretty straightforward, actually.
Nintendo Switch 2カメラといって、Nintendo Switch 2と同日に発売します。ゲームチャットをご利用いただくには、Nintendo Switch オンラインへの加入が必要になります。ですが、少しでも多くの方に体験してもらいたいということから、無料でご利用いただける期間をご用意しました。
I think they need to
ゲームチャットは
put the prices for all these items in the advertisement.
遊ぶ際には保護者の許可を必要とするなど、様々な設定が可能になっている。
I'm glad they have parental controls, but imagine like a lot of parents don't use parental controls. Like a new generation's about to grow up saying, I got groomed on game chat for Switch 2. Like, imagine getting groomed on Switch chat.
もう一つ、ご家族やお友達とゲームを遊ぶ新しい体験をご紹介します。
Kids these days not even getting groomed on Kick like everyone else.
ソフトが1本しかなくても、ジョイコンをお裾分けして遊ぶことができますが、Nintendo Switch.
Okay, this feature might actually be kind of cool, and I might be biased because I love Clubhouse games. Actually, I convinced June to purchase Clubhouse games so we could play these games together. Because Nintendo has now invented download play.
お裾分け通信は Switch 2はもちろん Switch でも受け取ることができ、
They invented DS download play for the Nintendo Switch.
最大4台でプレイできま
That's
す。
true, you learned how to play Hanafuda.
相手に自分の画面を見られたくないゲームでも1本のソフトで
Now you can play Uno with all of your not colorblind friends.
またオンラインにも対応しており、先ほどご紹介した
Yeah, why wasn't this in the first Switch? I agree.
すぐにお裾分け通信ができます。
They had the technology. They knew how to do
通信
it.
ができるのは
It can only be used with compatible games. Wait, the European release of Clubhouse games isn't called Clubhouse Games. 51 worldwide games? What about Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics? Was that title too long for them? Do they not know that many words? Like, what's going on? I just want to know. Why is Mario Odyssey or the multiplayer's ass? You know what? Nintendo? Name a Nintendo game with good online. It might be like Mario Kart.
対応ソフトのみになりますが、スイッチソフトの世界の遊びタイ
Mario Kart
をはじめいくつか予定しており、無料アップデート
Did they fix the Smash Online? Because I'm pretty sure it's just a terrible connection all the time. And that's why they had to make the, that's why they had to make the OLED have an Ethernet on it. But I could be wrong. I've never played Smash Online.
でお裾分け通信ができるようになります。もちろん、スイッチ2の専用ソフトでの対応も
But like games like Pokemon, you couldn't use download play for. Like you would need your own team and everything.
予定していますので、お楽しみに。
続いては、Nintendo Switch 2の本体をご
Was that their
紹介
first
しま
take?
す。映像をご用意しましたので、ご覧ください。
At 7.9 inches,
Yo, the
Switch 2
Switch
has
is
a
still
bigger
thick.
built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
So they're making it even less portable? Dude, this console fit in no one's pocket, and now they're not even gonna try.
Console's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Alright, we got 1080 support.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second.
Now, do you guys think we can get 1080p and 120 frames per second at the same time?
Allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles. The LCD screen is more vivid.
You know, I'm sure HDR looks good if you have an HDR TV or whatever.
Contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
But every time I try to use HDR, it looks terrible on my phone even, or on my monitor. I don't get it.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the console. Detach the
Firmly
controller
grasp
easily
it.
by pressing the release button on the back.
I'm gonna miss sliding them. It's kind of fun to just,
SL and
you know?
SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a
Okay, but do they
Joy-Con 2
press
held
easier?
horizontally.
I didn't care how big they were. They just don't press well.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
But do they drift?
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play in compatible games.
So are we
Both
getting a
the
new
left
Mario
and right
Paint?
Joy-Con 2 support mouse.
Hold up, guys. They should have released a new Mario Paint. Mario Paint 2 would have been the best way to advertise this mouse functionality. Or like some other game that used a mouse in the past. You know what I mean?
Controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone.
Also, every one of these features they're advertising is just another reason why it's going to cost more. I don't know if you guys, some of y'all in the chat might not be old enough to remember, but when like the PS3 came out, it was expensive and full of features nobody wanted. So they really quickly released like a version of it that like had less features and still did everything anyone ever used the PlayStation 3 for. Which is playing games, playing media, playing Blu-ray discs. Like, I don't even remember most of it. Quickly, it's in 5 years. Okay, but like, that's after they already lost the console war because they had too many features on their console. It was expensive too. I want to see if I can find some like unnecessary features. Because like I never used them on the PlayStation 3. To be fair, I only used the PlayStation 3 for like, I played Catherine and Persona 5 on PlayStation 3. And that might be basically it. Played Hamster Ball. Whoa. That's because my grandfather purchased it and downloaded it. And then I inherited his console. So... Plays Blu-rays, everyone knew that. Video conference using the PlayStation Eye camera. Whoa. Surf the web. Most consoles could do that at the time. You could edit videos on the PlayStation 3. Who was doing that? Dude, my PlayStation 3, my 3DS is still kicking. It just, the A button and the L button don't work. So I can only play like touchscreen games. I blame the fact that I played a lot of Mario Kart 7, in which you hold the A and L button for almost the entire game. But I bought it originally to play Pokemon Y version, so I've had it for a while. Just stuck at full volume. I guess you could plug in headphones to make it quieter.
So you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
At least a lot of these features seem to have
filter sound,
use.
so your voice will come through clearly.
Dude, Discord has the same feature, but it's kind of iffy.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system,
Tape makes sense.
Games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Does Switch games not have that? Were Switch games stereo?
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large,
Oh my God.
sturdy stand.
Wait, what was that on the screen though?
Freely, like this.
Nintendo, show me what was on screen. Is this the character select screen for the new Mario Kart? They couldn't put all the characters on one screen, or is this like a prototype? This has got to be a prototype. This can't be the final look. Like they made the screen bigger, but they made it look more like a phone game. Like, come on. Come on. That's not final. They're just using it to show this.
You like, with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
I mean, the game itself, the advertisement for the game should be fully up to date, but like this is just stock footage so they can
There's one on
do
top
that.
as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera.
Oh. I was like, why would you need that on top?
or
And then I'm like, oh,
working in
because
tabletop mode.
it connects things.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Yeah, because every
8 times
video
that of
game
Nintendo Switch,
takes like, yeah,
storing
so some of those
in-game
games look pretty
downloads,
thick.
Save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Yo, what is that? Oh, no way! I was too slow. I have to use my small preview. Never mind. I know how much money it was. Oh. Dude, Anonymous did pull through the fuck. Yo, hold up. I gotta see if they sent a message. Because y'all saw it, but I didn't. I don't know why the message doesn't come through in chat, dude. Oh, is that the donation message? I put that donation message in there because I thought no one would do it. I didn't think anyone was gonna give me $100, you know? So I just put it there. But that's gonna help me when I get to one point I have to make after the direct. Switch 2 poggers. You know what? You're damn right about that. Switch 2 poggers, absolutely. That's insane, dude. That's insane. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna go to the Switch 2 fund, I think. Yeah. Feeling like I'm gonna have to buy one now. Okay. Let's keep finding out about 4K support. What was I talking about before? Oh my god, I totally forgot. Yeah, they got 4K. They got a fan in there.
Has a built-in fan that keeps your console cool. This helps keep performance stable.
This is somehow the first time Nintendo's ever put a fan in a console. Like, Nintendo hasn't tried this hard, I feel like, since the GameCube. Maybe the NES. Oh my god, it plays compatible Nintendo. What Nintendo Switch games would be incompatible?
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
I want to smell the back of a Switch dock after playing a lot. Okay, actually. Wait, how does the Switch 1 ventilate? Hold up. Calling it the Switch 1 is crazy. It's like calling it the PS1. Where is my Switch? The dock is here. I might have played it last night before going to sleep. Yeah, it's right here. I got it. It has like a little like a vent on the top. Mine's got some dust in it. I'm assuming there's no like fan blowing anything out though. It's just for airflow. And I do like smelling this. I like the smell of the plastic. I like the smell of the internals. Yeah, June's got it. I love the smell of the plastics and the electronics. It's very good. Okay, I'm gonna stop sniffing my Switch. Put that back over there. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, sorry about that. Moving on. As long as it's not too dusty, it'll smell good. If it's dusty, like, no, you gotta dust it first. But, dude, I live in the country of microplastics. Kampai. I say as I take a sip of Pepsi Cola. Extra sugary, because I'm in Japan. Like, I know because the Joy-Cons are, like, black, it looks more sleek, but, like... Are they gonna have multiple colors, too? Like, are they gonna have fun with it? I liked the fun of Joy-Cons.
ご覧いただいた通り、任天堂スイッチ2は単に任天堂スイッチをバージョンアップしたものではなく、 本体設計を一から行い、
They're saying that because of the Wii U incident.
新たな遊びの機能を盛り込みました。そしてスイッチ2のことをもっと深く知ってもらいたいと思い、とあるゲームを開発しているのですが、川本さん。
はーい。私がいるここ
What
は
is this angle?
そのゲーム
Why is he
の
looking so
フィー
baby
ルドなん
girl?
ですが、そのタイトルは任天堂スイッチ2の秘密展というスイッチ2
Oh
の
wow, a
専
tech
用ゲーム
demo.
です。私はここにいたんですね。では皆さんをこのゲームにお招きしましょう。ハテナがいっぱい並んでいます。ちょっと覗いてみましょう。磁石はどこにという話題ですが、本体とジョイコン2は磁石によってくっつくんですよね。で、その磁石、実は本体にだけ入っているんです。
Is this an actual game?
一方、ジョイコン2は
Oh my god, his blazer is so big. He's got that oversized blazer. It makes him look even smaller, and he already looks small. It's kind of the style, though, I think. Baggy clothes and long shirts have been popular for Japanese men's fashion for like 10 years now. It's becoming a timeless look.
他にもジョイコン2にはマウス機能がありますが、ジャイロセンサーと組み合わせることでこんなことができちゃいます。ゴルフクラブの向きをジョイコン2で調整してカップを目指します。マウス機能とジャイロセンサーの組み合わせでできる遊びです。秘密展ではミニゲームやデモを楽しみながら
Okay, they made actual games.
秘密の種類はスイッチ2ならではの特徴から、
Oh, you can scrape off the stains.
ような細かな技術までたくさんあります。
I mean, I guess it's a cool enough idea.
ダウンロードソフトとして発売。
It looks like Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. Did they get the same people to develop it? I'm not crazy, right? Like this title screen looks like Clubhouse Games.
発売します。興味のある方はぜひ遊んでみ
Wait,
て
did
く
you
ださ
say
い。
paid? Hold up. Trying to go back.
任天堂スイッチ2と同日にダウンロードソフトとして発売します。
Who's gonna buy
興味のある
this?
方はぜひ遊んでみてください。
Dude, make a game. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. Nintendo comes out with the N64. And they're like, we need to make a tech demo that shows off how cool this console is and how cool the controller is. So what do? They make Super Mario 64. The GameCube comes out. They're like, how can we show all the features of the GameCube? They develop Luigi's Mansion. The Wii comes out. How do we show the Wii? Wii Sports. We Play. Crazy. And Wii Sports came bundled in, and it was a game. And this one's not a game. And you have to pay for it. It better be $2.39.
続いて任天堂スイッチ2の周辺情報についてお伝えします。
And with Mario Kart costing $80, no one's buying that game at launch.
スイッチ2の専用ソフトのゲームカードです。形状はスイッチ版と同じですが、色が赤くなり、読み込み速度がぐんと向上しています。
Okay, but how are we gonna not put it into a Switch
続い
One?
てメモリーカードですが、スイッチ2に
This is another problem. They're gonna say it soon. Maybe I shouldn't get ahead of
対応
myself.
す
Hold
る
up.
のは
It'll only work with micro SD express
カードになります。
cards.
マイクロ SD エクスプレスは SD カードの新しい規格で高速なデータ通信が可能となります。これまでスイッチでお使いになっていたマイクロ SD カード
So
使
like,
えませんので、
they even made all the cute Nintendo themed micro SD cards, and now they're like, oop, go men, buy new ones. Like, how do I, like, okay. I grew up with a father in STEM, I'll say, IT dad. I always have a micro SD card when I need it. I don't think I've ever purchased a micro SD card. They just show up. They're just always there. I've been using the same like 10 micro SD cards, I think, my whole life. But they keep getting bigger, so clearly they're coming from somewhere. But I've never had to think about it. But now, if I want micro SD cards, that they're advertising 256 gigs, I hope they make them bigger than that. Like, like now I have to buy a micro, I don't even know how much they cost. They better not be a lot. Do they make what's the biggest micro SD card you can buy? Can you get one in like a terabyte? Because like if these games are gonna be big, I mean then again, how many games am I gonna have on here? Realistically. I want to try to buy physical when I can, but they still download data. You can transfer your data. Family lore, it's my dad's general career and my mom's love for Waluigi. It's cool they have a transfer, of course they do though. The Wii U had one. It's the same controller, but now it's got the chat thing. Wait, they didn't have those buttons on the Pro controller for Switch? I've never played a game that uses those buttons before, but I got a third-party Switch Pro controller that connects via USB with Animal Crossing characters on it from Walmart, and it has buttons like that. So, I don't know, man. Nintendo like, look at this cool thing, and they're catching up. Didn't have an audio jack either. I think my cheapo controller also had an audio jack. Maybe it was based on the Xbox controller. PlayStation has those too.
このダイレクト終了後に公式ホームページを公開します。また、私たち3人が Nintendo Switch 2の開発についてお話しする開発者に聞きましたも公開しますので、合わせてご覧いただければと思います。
Yeah, the website we're gonna get to later.
ここで Nintendo Switch 2の発売日をお伝えします。
How long do we got to save up for this?
Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は6月5日です。
That's kind of soon, eh? Like, if today's the 3rd, 4th, 5th, January, February, March, and April, May, that's like, what, 2 months? Don't judge me for singing the month song to count how many months there are between April and June. So, like, this is coming out fast, dude. We've known about this console for like well over a calendar year. And now they're announcing it like, oh, it's coming out soon. Yo, okay.
皆さんで遊んでもらえる日が来ることを私たちも心待ちにしています。もうしばらくお待ちください。
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it comes out, I think, to make a lot of decisions about it.
Nintendo Switch 2で遊べるソフトには大きく3つの種類があります。
There's 3 kinds of games?
まずは Nintendo
Switch 2
2
games.
専用ソフトです。
Okay.
Switch 2の性能や特徴を生かしたゲームをプレイいただけます。
Makes sense.
2つ目は Nintendo Switch で発売したソフトです。
What do they mean by compatible? What games use Switch features that could not be compatible with the Switch 2? I'm genuinely so curious. Some Nintendo games may not be supported or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Please visit the official Nintendo website for more details.
3つ目は Nintendo Switch 2 Edition です。スイッチで発売したいくつかのタイトルにおいてグラフィックを向上させたり
Now, this is a relatively cool idea. It rewards longtime fans and supporters who have already bought games. So it makes sense, right?
方にお届けします。ではここでスーパーマリオパーティージャンボリーの Nintendo Switch 2 Edition をご紹介します。
I know it's not going to end up that way. I know they wouldn't do anything that good to me. I also don't own this game, so it doesn't matter.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition,
Wait, they got microphone minigames? Like from GameCube?
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's
We
check
saw
out
some of the
3
camera
new
stuff
and
before
updated
with the face
modes.
things.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play. So
Wouldn't that be
you can
embarrassing?
experience all the
Ew.
reactions and emotions in
I didn't like how he
real time.
looked.
Or you
Or is he?
can
I didn't like that. I didn't
experience
like
all
that in the low
reactions and
resolution.
emotions
Like,
in real time. Or 4 friends friends can take the party online.
Me, do you want to see my reaction playing Mario Party? This would be me. Aww. No reaction. I realized I didn't actually change my model's face. I would look like this. Hold up. My expression hotkeys changed the video as well. But you can see I'd be like, oh no, I lost. Kind of vibe. Sorry about the wind noise when we found where we were. Welcome tour, okay, jamboree, okay. It doesn't really matter that much.
To collect the most coins.
Wait, I'm not smiling anymore, hold up. You still don't think I am. Now am I smiling? Is my expression normal? I can't see. Do I look normal, guys? Here, I'll check. Okay, I'm back to normal. Like, if I do one of these. Staring at you, like, Oh my god, Face Raiders 2 when? No, dead ass. Put Face Raiders on the console. These guys are afraid of Face Raiders.
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go.
And
Go. Compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound.
This is an iToy game.
Finally,
that's a Connected Ventures game.
Carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
Yoshi's lap bar was not low enough.
Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies.
I think Yoshi's in danger. His legs not secured.
When you enter a pipe,
okay. Now, this is a cool idea. Using the mouse to shoot things.
And one where you share bumps and
right? Look, you can use the mouse to get more precise shooting, right? Better than a stick, for sure. It's like playing a first-person shooter game. Instead of using the console stick, you can use the mouse. But, you know, Nintendo, we've been pointing at the TV to shoot since... Sorry, when did the Wii come out? When did the Wii drop? Let's look at Wii Play release date. Yeah, December 2006. Nintendo, we've been doing this since 2006. Junior, on with that one. Let's go. So, yeah, we've been doing this for almost 20 years, Nintendo. So, I don't know why we're mouse clicking to shoot now. I mean, sure. Go off, King.
Rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Also with mouse controls? Why couldn't we just use like pointing?
Intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station?
Why can't we just have pointer controls for all that?
Camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls.
Clapping rhythm game? You mean Donkey Konga?
It's getting even bigger.
What year did that come out? Before 2006. More than 20 years ago.
Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2
now here's the problem.
Who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
It's DLC. Don't call it an upgrade pack. You just made DLC for these games. I thought it would be cool to have a little free upgrade included in the game because you're like a loyal fan or like you got the new console or whatever. It's literally just DLC you have to buy. It's DLC! Jamboree TV is a DLC pack. And I guess, yeah, you're gonna have to be playing your games with a table. Because where are you gonna put the mouse? Coming out soon, Nintendo Switch mouse pad, and it's one of those, like, TV trays you put on your bed. Like a breakfast in bed tray. Nintendo Switch accessory, and they're gonna charge $100 for it. The kind of greed they talk about in the Bible. Oh my god. Dude, that's crazy, but you're right. IKEA sponsorship is gonna go crazy for all your Nintendo Switch required furniture. I will not be playing this game, but thanks for suggesting it. I forgot his name. Okay, sure, some more extra DLC. Oh, Breath of the Wild DLC. And Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know, I'm speaking in Japanese. You guys remember I'm fluent in Nihongo. There are nuanced differences with the Eigo kotoba. The waseigo. Yeah, it will look better. Zelda Notes.
ゼルダノーツとはスマートフォンアプリ Nintendo Switch アップからご利用いただける
They're gonna make the Nintendo Switch app useful again? Haven't used that since like voice chat and Animal Crossing never used that feature.
まだ訪れたことがない祠などいろんな場所に案内して
Do I even have this app on my phone?
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
They did not put the GPS.
他にも作ったものを QR コードでシェアして他の人のゲーム内で再現したり
Yeah, no, like using your phone to play this game. To put the map on your phone. Dude, we used to have the map on the gamepad. I wish the Wii U did, but actually, you know what? I think... So I had to talk about this before earlier. I loved Nintendo in the Wii U, Wii U 3DS era. Maybe GameCube as well. GameCube kind of slapped, but I wasn't really aware during the GameCube era. I gained consciousness just coming into the Wii U era. The Wii U came out in what, like 2012 or 2014? I'm researching so many release dates. This is a history lesson at this stream. We're always learning something. Wii U release date, it was 2012. In 2012, when this came out in November, I was 13 years old. So, like, that's like when gamers become aware of the world around them, you know? So, like, when I was in high school, dude, started high school in 2013, so, like, y'all can triangulate my age really close now. I'm giving all these dates and specifics. But, like, I think I've said my age publicly before. But, like, I don't know, we all were playing Wii U and 3DS, and that was, like, a thing at that time. And a lot of people in my high school, we were, like, Nintendo fans. We all knew it. And, like, I don't know. The Switch was all about putting Wii U games on a new console, and now they're just adding Wii U features back in retroactively. Yeah, I know I said my age before, like, a lot. Maybe not so much these days. But yeah. I consider myself relatively young. Yeah, in high school I started playing PlayStation and that changed my life. Morty's young. Shut up. How long ago do you think 2013 was? I guess at least on the plus side for like this game, because this game hasn't come out yet, right? Because they're saying there will be a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 edition version. So I guess in that way, like, it's similar to what PlayStation did when the PS5 came out, where all the games were available on PS4. But if you played them on PS5, they'd be better. So I feel like maybe that's what they're talking about here. Like, you can get the one version, then once you get a Switch 2, potentially in the future, you have a chance to upgrade. It's better than just locking them out completely. I never played the first Legends. But this one's in the future, right?
ご覧いただいた任天堂スイッチ2エディションですが、パッケージ版とダウンロード版を発売します。またすでにスイッチ版のソ
It's
フト
still
を
the
持っている
past?
方は
I thought they didn't do the past because
ご
like
購入いただくことでプレイできます。
it had a lot of lights.
任天堂スイッチ2エディションをお楽しみに。
It's supposed to be like future Kalos, right?
ここでジョイコン2の
I saw someone make a joke about like, oh, they remembered what happened in the past in France and decided, ooh,
こちらをご覧ください。
let's do the future instead. Okay, what do you got now? I wonder what this could possibly be. This, okay. This game, I feel like this game has an interesting idea. Right? This feels like the ARMS. This feels like ARMS. Was it developed by the same team that made ARMS? This is ARMS for Switch 2. You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool idea. But like, what is the setup for this? I feel like it'd be really uncomfortable to just use a table in front of you to play this game. It could be really immersive if you had like tables, or if you had like arms on your chair, or like the right dimensions. But it's a cool sport to make a video game out of, because I'm pretty sure no one's tried that. The Tony Hawk Pro Skater quarter pipe to dunk is a really cool idea too, I will say. When it says summer 2025, I feel like they probably just missed that window to be on the launch title.
2つのマウスを操作していろんなプレイを直感的に繰り出せるドラッグ&ドライブ。2つのマウスによる新たなチーム戦にご期待ください。続いては任天堂スイッチ2にやってくるソフトメーカーさんのタイ
Due
トルを
to
ご紹介します。
financial constraints, I probably will not be playing that game. I also did not play ARMS. Oh, now they're gonna show all the games that aren't from Nintendo. I'm gonna comment on these less because I've never played Elden Ring and I don't really care to. Skip that. My bad.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo.
I didn't play Hades 1.
我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター。
Oh my god, Elden Ring will nuke the Switch too. That's why they put the fan in Elden Ring. I've heard of Street Fighter. I've played Street Fighter a little bit, like Street Fighter 2. I played Street Fighter 2 on the Wii U. Shout outs to the Wii U again. But oh, they got an amiibo. That's kind of cool.
Safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data links
Just remembered
normal.
when I first saw this trailer, I was like, what is this like Dune sounded music in this mecha game? And why is it got like anime voice acting?
I'm for sale and you're buying. Rebels! The hours.
Got that. This trailer's so long. It's got that anime voice acting.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch.
Never heard of it.
If you like to play
at EA Sports, we're
it's in the
bringing
game.
Fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. Madden and it's in the game.
That's what I said.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing.
I'm not playing that game, and I will not give her any of my money. Now this is my shit, dude. This trailer's exciting because I'm gonna buy this for PC probably, but they show off some new maps, some new gameplay, some new playable skaters. That's pretty cool to see. I am disappointed about this game because the lack of classic mode. I talked about that in my Pro Skater 4 stream I did recently. But dude, the Tokyo level looks freaking sick with the new stuff they added to it. Like the light up shit. Oh my god. We love to see more women in a Tony Hawk series. They got the SpongeBob collaboration. No clue what that's gonna be about. Genuinely, They didn't show any cool part of the map, but they got SpongeBob and Tony Hawk now, Volty. Let that sink in for a minute.
World of Assassination to Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm curious to see if the Tokyo level is going to fix the Japanese text, because they had Japanese text in the original, but it was all like weird and backwards and not. Oh, they made like James Bond. I never played a James Bond game. Can I not spin on the SpongeBob house? That's important. I need to do that. I've never played Bravely Default. I watched someone play a bit of this on 3DS once recently, but it doesn't speak to me. Oh, Dodo seems excited. So check that out, it's a launch title. Now this, I have some interesting thoughts about. First off, one of the best games ever made. They're releasing on Switch 2. This explains to me why they put Kiwami 1 on Switch. Because it's probably, first off, cheaper to do. They can test the market, and I guess it went well. And second, they probably were waiting for a stronger console to put all this like new stuff into this game. Now this game, fuck. They added new cutscenes. They've added this multiplayer online mode with 60 unlockable characters. I can't see like, okay, multiplayer online mode, you're like battle royale, you're beating each other up, like what is it? What does it entail? It'd be a cool idea, I guess. 60 characters to unlock seems pretty crazy. I'm excited for like when people, I mean, it's a Switch game, so it's gonna be hard if you want to like rip the content from it. The thing they mentioned though with added cutscenes, like, I hate to say it, but like that's what YouTube is for. I'm gonna be watching just the new cutscenes in a YouTube compilation later, just to see what that's about. Add some more lore, maybe. Majima looks phenomenal in that game, so I can't I can't say it's a bad idea to make more cutscenes in that beautiful engine. A new scene with Nishiki's car. Damn, dude, Nishiki. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. Hearing Battle Royale triggers something in me. For real, Dodo, you're just so Fortnite pilled these days. But yeah. I'm thinking he's so protected. I'm thinking when I really actually hoping these characters come to Fortnite at this point. I wanna see Majima in Fortnite. I always said I'm gonna stream Fortnite if they put Majima in it, so people who have me on Discord probably noticed that I have played Fortnite before, but I downloaded it in anticipation of the Majima leaks. So, oh my god, I want to see what emos look at. I want to see what songs they put in and like what skins they have. And like, can I be post-game Zero Majima, or at the very least Kiwami Majima? The only difference between the two of them being facial hair. Anyway, let's continue the direct.
ここで任天堂にも関係するタイトルをご紹介します。ご覧ください。
ご覧します。What's KT? AAA Game Studio. You know what, they're getting right to the point. I don't care about The Legend of Zelda. I'm so sorry. I didn't play any of the games. I got stuck in the first Girahim fighting Skyward Sword, and that's enough for me. Oh, it's a new Hyrule Warriors game. That reminds me. Totally unrelated, but I should bring it up here before I forget. I have on my shelf behind me. What's it called again? Persona 5 Strikers. I've had this game since 2022, and I've never played it. And that's like a warrior style game, right? I should play it, right? I should stream it. Y'all know Persona 5, right? Like, I don't need to give y'all the lore if I just wanted to jump in and stream Strikers. In Japan, it's called Scramble, so I'm always confused. Oh, it's coming in winter. That means November, I think. That's the Christmas game. Age of Imprisonment is the Christmas game of the year. But I haven't played the game before it, so I don't understand. Now this is... Dude, they got some huge shit going on here. This is crazy. Hold on one second. No, Cinder, you know what? I don't really see the appeal for Zelda either. I'll never Spiral Warriors after they didn't finish the plot in the Wii U version released on Switch years later. They didn't finish it? It was like a cliffhanger? I thought they just like added a epilogue or something when they re-released it. No, that's crazy. That's actually insane. That's unacceptable, actually. They couldn't even make one game. Came as a $20 DLC. Dude, actually, pet peeve of mine. This is almost like happening in the opposite order, but I hate when like you buy a game and then they re-release it on a different console with the DLC all included. Like, you know, I bought Catherine Full Body for PlayStation 4, for example, because, you know, the first game was on PlayStation 3, so I'll buy it on PlayStation 4, and it's all nice. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna release it on Switch now, and all the DLC is free. Dude, what? Why would you? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is another great example. I bought that DLC for the Wii U. I paid money for that. Well, actually, it probably my parents did because I was like a child in high school, but I didn't have a job. But like, dude, I might have got it with birthday money. Was the Mercedes free? I thought the Mercedes was free. Maybe it wasn't though. Definitely paid for the 4 extra cups and the Animal Crossing pack and the Legend of Zelda pack. We got the bundle. We pre-ordered it before the Zelda one even came out or whatever. Yeah, Mercedes is free, I think. Yeah, we just got all the DLC at the same time. But like, yeah, that's... And they just released it all. Hello. And then they made DLC for that game. And I just feel like they gotta have something to like show that we care. Like, you know, like all those people that bought the 3DS back when no one cared about it. So like to make up for them, they gave them like these free games. Like, I think they're free virtual console games or whatever to make up for the fact that, oh, you bought a 3DS and we didn't have like anything for it. See, that's why I loved Nintendo back then. They actually like, cared about injustices and fans. And things weren't crazy expensive, even though like they didn't have the demand. 3DS Ambassador, that's what it's called. Exactly. Actually, I got my 3DS used, so I never had AR cards. I just had the AR app and never used it. I was so confused by it for a while. But yeah. This is crazy. Like 0.2 frames into this logo, I was like, shit. See, I'm already paying for the expansion pack. So if I don't have a Switch 2, I'm losing value by not having this. You know what I mean? And like, hear me out. So I gotta move in my chair. I'm very excited. Okay. So like, with like the GameCube, my first thought is GameCube games are expensive. I don't know if it's changed since I moved, but like last time when I was in Canada, GameCube games were like going up in price. Like you want to buy Luigi's Mansion, that'll be $100 or more. Like that was pretty common. But maybe now Wii games are going to start getting expensive. Maybe because like it comes in a wave of nostalgia. Once people have adult money, they start buying games from their childhood. So maybe we're coming up on a Wii expensive era. And when that era comes, I'll sell my Wii and make profit. But for now, I got my Wii for $20 and it's right here next to me. I almost never use it. But anyway, like, So when I saw GameCube games coming to the online, I'm thinking, if they put on Luigi's Mansion, or especially games like Chibi Robo or Kirby's Air Ride, that's gonna be worth. Because those games alone are worth like the cost of the subscription for the full year. So.
Library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2002. Here are the titles that will be available.
Really? Wait. Did the American voice actor make a British European version voiceover for this?
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2002. Here are the titles.
Because this console came out in 2001, and I definitely heard them say 2001 when I watched it yesterday. I watched the American version yesterday, but I wanted a subtitled version for the stream. Interesting. Interesting. Because this console came out in 2001.
Titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
I love how they gotta advertise this game by showing off how cool the one feature that made people not like it is.
History and the world.
This is kind of cool, I think, Soul Calibur 2. I was talking about this with June before, but like this game was released on all the major platforms, but every version had a different exclusive character, and on GameCube they had Link. Dodo, shut up. Wasn't born when the GameCube came out.
Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white knuckle racing.
Dodo has never seen a world pre 9/11. Think about that. Think about that. Uncultured. But look, they got F-Zero GX.
At speeds over 2,000
They do got F-Zero, and if this game has a good response, I'm sure they might make a new one.
Defying races. Featuring the series first.
I'm waiting for the 4Kids cartoon to be not lost media.
Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
Why do you say it like F-Zero GX?
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally.
What is this goofy music?
Or online.
Play some F-Zero music.
Enjoy
Unless it is
these
F-Zero
classic
music, but I kind of
games
doubt
with
it.
Clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
And you can save states, that's kind of huge.
More titles will be added in the future.
Now this is huge. Mario Sunshine confirmed. Crazy considering that Sunshine's included in their Super Mario 3D All-Stars game. 1/3 of the value of Super Mario 3D All-Stars just disappeared. Fire Emblem is cool. This was the first localized Fire Emblem game, I think, so people are going to be able to see where that Smash character came from. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is pretty huge. That's expensive. Mario Smash Football is not the name of it in North America. Chibi Robo, of course. That's the huge one. Luigi's Mansion. Those are the 2 games I wanted right there. Chibi Robo, Luigi's Mansion. All set. And the other Pokemon game. But... Oh, was the 3rd localized Fire Emblem? What was the first localized Fire Emblem? Was this the first console one? Sorry to actually, no, that's okay. I wanna know the Fire Emblem release lore. So yeah.
Nintendo GameCube.
Oh yeah, and you guys remember how
Switch 2 exclusive game library coming
they
to
were
Nintendo
like
Switch
manufacturing
Online
GameCube controllers and that leaked?
launches the same day as the
This might be why.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
I gotta
It
say,
can connect wirelessly and also
so they got the Chad button, they got the USB-C and all that, but the GameCube might be one of my favorite controllers, almost solely based, okay, you know what? It's the form factor, it's the button layout, it's the analog triggers. Oh, they were GBA Fire Emblem games. Yeah, that doesn't... This is the first, like, mainline console game, then. So...
has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Oh, thank God we can use Discord.
Nintendo GameCube controller.
Why is Nintendo so opposed to just having Discord support? GameCube controller ASMR stream when I buy a GameCube controller.
Exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online.
But GameCube's one of my favorite
will
controllers.
Also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Which is funny because I never use it for Wii games. I always use classic controller for Wii games.
当時遊んでいただいた方はもちろんプレイしたことがない方も任天堂ゲームキューブ、任天堂クラシックスをお楽しみに。
And it looks like the games I'm waiting for aren't going to be out at launch. So it's still worth waiting a little bit to see what happens.
それでは
Wait. I was just saying, like, guys, there's gonna be a whole generation of people who grow up saying things like, oh yeah, when I was a kid, I got groomed on the Nintendo Switch game chat. Like, get groomed on Kick like the rest of us did. Just kidding. Same reason they don't have Twitter support. They used to have Twitter support? Y'all remember the Miiverse? Shoutouts to the Miiverse. I miss the Miiverse stage in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I never played this game. But I guess they just expanded Deltarune. Congratulations to the Deltarune fans in the chat. Get groomed on AOL Instant Messenger.
Hi, I'm
I was always more of an MSN person.
Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4 filled all long.
I don't want to play
We're
Borderlands.
releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Civilization. I was at Civilization 2, like I didn't know V existed.
Even more news from 2K.
Civilization 7. I don't like sports.
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation.
Now this part, I didn't actually see this part of the stream. If anyone else was watching the North American stream, this part of the stream glitched out and we didn't really see anything. The audio got out of sync and the video froze and it was a huge mess. So, I didn't actually get to see this part.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time.
It's a nice game idea. Survival kids.
Hi.
It's got that kind of like, almost like a Minecraft vibe of like working together to build something. What is this?
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
It's a sequel to something I've never heard of. Sorry, I only have so much money and so much soul. Flint and steel. Dude, yesterday playing Minecraft, we were in caves, so I had a bunch of water in water buckets, and every time it's like, water bucket, release! Yes, water bucket, release! Space.
To bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo.
Dude, the fact that they can get Cyberpunk 2077 on a Switch console is really like...
Action adventure RPG set in Night City.
This is gonna be, I think, the maximum of what the Switch 2 can probably do. I never played the first one. It looks pretty. I saw some of the anime once. I've still never played Final Fantasy VII. I know I'm super behind on that. It's been in my mind for a long time. And that's like a little recap of everything we saw with some Japanese sounding music. Damn, I bet it will run as good as it was released on other consoles. Dog, you are, yeah. But that might be the best the Switch could hope for. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S! How many Puyo Puyo Tetris do y'all need? Even a Marvel game, a Star Wars game, or just these little clips. I'm guessing they'll have more time dedicated to them maybe in a future direct. Hell, some of these games might have more information given in like a PlayStation video or an Xbox video or something. They're gonna be multi-console. Maybe that's why these games are small. If they're multi-console, they only get a tiny little blurb. They got Fortnite on launch day. The game that's already been out for years is available on launch? How could this have happened? Oh my god, they got Mamichi! Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So does that mean they have a Switch 1 version that I could play right now? This feels like the end of the direct. Is it the end of the direct? No, not even close.
たくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、次がソフトメーカーさんの最後のタイトルになります。ご覧ください。
This is a really long video that I don't remember being interested in. I know some people are going to be super into this, and I'm like a terrible person, I'm sure, for skipping it, but... Oh, there's chapters on the video. I can just like skip to the end of the chapter.
フロムソフトウェアさんがについてはご覧ください。ご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。
So now we're back to Nintendo shit.
ご覧いただいた以外にも、Nintendo Switch 2に向けて多くのゲーム開発を進めていただいています。今後もたくさんのタイトルをご紹介していきますので、お楽しみに。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Dude, I heard that little sound effect and I'm like, is that Kirby? Like, I know that little bleep. Little beep. Dude, I remember like me and Jun talking about this when it was first being announced. Like, yo, there's a star. It's moving fast. And they were like, oh my god, is it Kirby? And then it's like, oh, it's Kirby. And then it's like, oh, he's holding onto that star and it's going really fast. What if they made like Kirby's Air Ride? What if they remastered it? And I was like, they wouldn't remaster it. They're about to make the GameCube emulator. They would just put it on that. Kirby Air Ride is like the most expensive GameCube game. Even in Japan, it's like $100. And that's almost unheard of. Like, games aren't cheap here. So like, and at this moment, I'm like, fuck, it's Kirby Air Ride. He's literally the star of the show. Respect his name. Now he's riding it. And there's all the little colorful Kirby's too. Kirby Air Ride. Ers. Plural. I like how they managed to take the trend of like Kirby games being all like multiplayer and Air Ride and put them together. And of course Sakurai's gonna do it. And I love how that was a huge part of the trailer. They're like, Kirby, fine. Wait, Sakurai! And that's like huge, right? Should I spend $1,000 to play this game? Maybe. Maybe. I always found it funny that Japanese game companies use the Japanese market to beta test for that. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Like, actually, I almost got to play test something once. I was scheduled to do a play test for, I think it was Square Enix. They were doing something in like Shinjuku in their office and they were like, you know, we're looking for people. They were going to pay me like $100 worth of Rakuten points. And I have a Rakuten phone plan, so that would like paid my phone bill for like over 3 months and maybe 4 months. So I was going to do it, but I got like really sick like the day before and I just couldn't go. And I was so sad. So I did not get to be a play tester for Square Enix. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. I wonder what game they were playing. Maybe they were play testing that new Final Fantasy VII thing or whatever. That's Square Enix, right? But dude, Sakurai is a huge selling point. I love his little YouTube videos. It always surprises me how deep Sakurai's voice is. I don't expect him to talk like that, you know? Oh yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. Alright, this is our final Godan. I don't even remember what it is. Kirby Air Ride was all I needed, and then I checked out. Kabi no Air Ride. Oh, yeah, it's the Donkey Kong. We got one chat member who wants to see it. Or maybe has a comment for it. So I will watch it. I'll give my thoughts. I have very strong feelings about Donkey Kong these days. I never had before. I hate what they made him look like. I miss Donkey Kong from the last 30 years. The Mario movie said 40-year-old Donkey Kong, and they went with that. I've never I mean, I played Donkey Kong Country Returns, but I never finished it. But wait, is this the first 3D Donkey Kong since 64? Is that Nahegao? I mean, I feel like the Donkey Kong fandom has been wanting a game for a while. They've gotten a lot of like remakes and stuff, but Bonanza. Yep. He's coming.
ご覧いただいたのはドンキーコングの新しい 3D アクションゲームドンキーコングバナンザです。
I'm thinking like,
唯一無二のパワーで
because like Donkey Kong Country had some new games. Were they 3D or 2D?
地面もすべてを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を突き進みます。
Yeah, but you know, when they remade Tropical Freeze, they added the new funky mode.
ここまでご覧いただきありがとうございます。
It's all 2D. So it's been since like 64. This is the first 3D Donkey Kong game since Rare.
最後に発売する本体のご紹介です。
Damn.
まずは Nintendo Switch 2の
And that game is held together with duct
これ
tape.
に加え
So.
ダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドがセットになった本体も
Okay, now they're
発売し
talking
ます
about bundles. Now, the bundle makes the game worth it. From what I can tell, I don't remember the American, I don't remember the prices. When I was talking about this, when it was first mentioned, I was in a group chat. Like, we live in Japan. We got people talking about USD, CAD, GBP. Like, we got current GPY. We're throwing around currencies. I think the game is $80, which seems like a lot. If that's $80 US, that's gotta be 100 Canadian. And but if you buy it in the bundle, it's cheaper. Like, if I buy the bundle console in Japan, I get the game for $40. Now, is this like the end of it? This is gonna talk about prices, like what bundles there are. This is the end of the thing. Yeah, okay. Because now I get to talk about my favorite part. I'm just gonna like put my face back on the screen for this because we don't need all this stuff anymore. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so as some of you may know, if you're a stream regular, you may know, I live in a strange and foreign land called Japan. I'm struggling with my computer right now. I don't know why I can't change the size of this window. Okay, whatever. You can see my mouse. I don't like that. We gotta go back to the, we gotta go back here. Put some music on. So I live in Japan, and Japan's economy is in such an interesting state that to prevent scalpers from buying all the consoles in Japan and selling them to Americans and such, they have made 2 editions of the Switch 2. Okay, so there is, if I want to spend, I believe it's 50,000 yen, which is about 500 Canadian dollars. I don't know the conversion to American. I can look it up actually. Because in Japan, like, cost of living and low salaries, like, basically, like 50,000 yen to USD would be like $340. So as you could tell, people would want to buy them in Japan and sell them to Americans for more, and Americans would still get a better deal. Which sounds like a win-win-win, but Nintendo said, no, we're going to make sure everyone pays the full price. So that's how they did this. Sorry I'm blinking weird this whole stream. My camera just sucks. Try to add more light in the room. Oops, knocked over something. Drawing my curtain back to get light on my face. Oh, I'm so sorry I hit the microphone. Okay, anyway. But they decided that there would be the Japan edition that costs 50,000 and they called it multi-language edition, which costs 70,000. So basically the way it works is if you want to buy the Switch in Japan, you can pay your 50,000 yen, which is a lot of money, and get the Switch if you're Japanese, because the console is only in Japanese. It's language locked to Japanese, and you must have it only connects to Japanese Nintendo accounts. Now, I have 2 Nintendo accounts. I have one for my Canadian information and one for my Japanese information. And there are some games that are exclusive. Don't tell Nintendo, but I do pick and choose. I'll buy, if I want to buy, like, let's say I want a Velatro, hypothetically, I'll look on the Japanese store and the Canadian store and find out which one's cheaper and buy that one. So I know I'm doing what they don't want me to do. But I do legitimately have payment information and an address in both countries. So so what happened, I have both accounts on my Switch. If you guys have ever, like, seen me play a stream in which you see my Switch menu, you'll see I have 2 little icons. I got 2 people on there. And so I pressed the C button and told Nintendo directly on Nintendo Discord. Damn. Yeah, oops, more like ops. Absolutely. They, and, okay, so normally, because we tend to be in a post-region locking society, I'd like to say. But now with the current economic state of the world, it seems like Japan specifically wants to not do that. So by language locking this game and region locking the accounts linked to it, my choice is 1, I change the region of my Canadian account to a Japanese account and have 2 Japanese accounts, which seems kind of weird, and change all my information, unlink my Nintendo ID, do all this stuff that's really confusing and not ideal. Or I can pre-order online or just buy only online the international version. It costs $200 extra, and I must have a Japanese Nintendo account that has at least 50 hours of playtime on games and a Nintendo Switch Online subscription for 1 year. Now, I do have a Japanese Nintendo account that has online for more than a year. I've been playing Nintendo Online since like 2020, I think, when I got the Switch, just after, to play Mario Kart Online. And, well, I don't know how many hours I have in my Japanese account. Apparently, you need to have 50 hours by February of this year, and I think I had like 40 hours back then. I don't know if there's a way to tell. Maybe if I try to buy the console, it'll tell me. But still, $700, that's like a month's rent. They want me to pay a month's rent on a Nintendo Switch 2. You see how that's crazy, right? It's like living in Japan is a constant state of every system and every institution is pushing me to leave, right? Like, Japanese people, super friendly. Most of them are really chill. They might have a thing against tourists, especially in Tokyo because there's over-tourism right now. But for the most part, they don't view someone negatively based on being not Japanese, not born in Japan. But like, if you want to get a phone number, if you want to buy a phone, if you want to buy a house, if you want to rent an apartment, if you want to make electricity contracts, if you want to buy a car, if you want to get a driver's license, if you want to like get a job, if you want to do all these things, there are no anti-discrimination laws in Japan, and they will find it so much easier to just refuse service than it would be to take the necessary steps. Even if you live in Japan, even if you speak Japanese, they really don't care. They want you to have a Japanese passport that you received with a Japanese birth certificate. They want you on that family registry or whatever they got going. It is, I believe, discrimination. They're doing it to prevent scalpers, but I remember reading an article several months ago about a certain individual who was like the director or the producer or one of those guys we saw in the direct, saying that Nintendo doesn't have to worry about scalpers because they're going to produce so many consoles that it'll be impossible to run out of stock, and you'll be able to buy them at every store, so no one will have to buy it online by strangers. And like, was that really true though? Because it still seems like you might be a little worried about that. I don't know about that. So one of them's a big fat liar. Agreer. Agreer? Agreed. I'm an agreer. So it's like, I don't know. I paid a Nintendo since the Switch dropped. Used to really like them. Once again, like in that GameCube to Wii U era. Even when the Wii was popular, when the Wii was popping off, dude, like, yeah, the Switch is doing well. The Wii did really well too, and they did not act like this about the Wii. You know what I mean? They didn't get all cocky. They didn't make every game $80. They didn't, like, yeah, like they were focused on making like their core fan base happy, because I guess they didn't have anyone else for the Wii U era at least, and a bit of the GameCube. But like, you know, the Wii era, like they had support from everyone, and they were still like, you know what? Let's make some good and accessible games and make gaming fun. And like, hear me out, I love a good gimmick. Dude, I love the Wii and its motion controls, and I love like Wii music and all those games people hate. And I love the Wii U for its weird gamepad touchscreen thing. I use that all the time in all the games that supported it. But like, I like how the Switch 2 has a gimmick. I like how it has the mouse Joy-Con. That's not going to be used in hardly any games. People are going to realize I don't want to get a whole table out to do this. But you know, I think it will not be featured in Nintendo's next console, and that will make it special. I do like that. I worry that they put in too many features and that's inflating the price. Maybe I can wait and hold out and see if they make a light version. But to me, HDMI out is like the most important thing. If I had a Switch Lite, I wouldn't be able to stream anything on Switch. If I had a Switch Lite, I wouldn't be able to like watch it on TV, play with groups, take it anywhere. So technically it'd be considered structural racism because although there's no violence or direct discrimination. Yeah, no, Ragnarok, you're right. Like, this is kind of, people often say like, oh, you know, it's really hard for foreigners to live in Japan. It's because they don't want to integrate. It's like, no, it's because they can't, actually. And maybe I'm like maybe I'm really cynical. I'm getting jaded. I've been here for more than a year. I think 1 year you start to realize what's really up. But then, I mean, some people can live their whole lives here, you know? Like, at the end of the day, you know, cost of living. I have a job. I recognize that it pays better than many in my industry, but it's not like a really good job by overall Tokyo standards. I make rent. I have a social life. I can do limited travel. But yeah, I tell my friends, I'm like, if I'm 30 and I still live here with no break in between, if I'm 30 and I've lived here the whole time, or, you know, maybe I'll say like 10 years. If I live here for 10 years, just shoot me, take me out. I don't think I could ever settle down here. I'm in a constant state of like, I don't belong here. I'll have to leave at any minute. I mean, it's fun I think it's really fun to be a young person living in Tokyo. But like, yeah, there's a lot of xenophobia. And once again, I say Japanese people are nice to me about it, but I think that's because I'm white. Japanese people do not feel the same way about Asians, for example. There's definitely a very different vibe towards different races. I think Asians might have it the worst. The Southeast Asians and the Westerner Asians. But that's mostly just in public opinion. I don't think, like, no one's going to commit violence or say anything to someone's face. But those are the people that get gaijin seated. Those are the people that, if you sit next to them on the train, they might stand up and walk away. But like, that's kind of the vibe I get. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't come on here to talk about Japanese oppression, but you know what? Maybe I did, because $700 for a Nintendo Switch 2? Just because I want the ability to play a game in a different language? Like, I gotta say, it's not only foreigners this is affecting. I mean, it's definitely primarily affecting foreigners. It's also affecting foreigners that didn't choose to live here. There are people that, while Japan does not accept refugees and you cannot claim refugee status, there are a lot of people in this country who live here to have a better life and work very hard, and because they can't live in their home country. Or there are people here whose parents moved to Japan for work, and, you know, those people didn't choose to be here and they're still suffering the consequences. You know, every now and then I think, like, you know what, I just have to accept this because I'm the one that chose to go to a place where I knew I might not be welcome. But in my job, at least, the government selected me to be here. The government is paying most of my salary. Actually, the government's paying all of my salary. A lot of it from the national government. So yeah, like, it's not like I'm not supposed to be here. Like, I am supposed to be here. Like, next time someone denies me for a credit card, I'm gonna tell them to keep in mind that it's their government that put me here. And while the Japanese economy is shit, it does have one thing. And that is affordable rent and cheap alcohol. And that's what's keeping me here. If I ever stop drinking, I'm gonna move. Probably. Maybe I'll move to Europe. People are nice over there, kind of. They have, oh, they got Tori Kizoku. You're right, dude. Imagine a bar where every food item, some as small as a snack and some as big as a meal, any alcoholic beverage they have, some size of a pint, some a tiny little glass, and they're all like $3 each, no matter what you get. I think that's why Japan has a really big alcoholism problem. But I saw a tweet about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie 2 teaser. Oh, Jun, when you were here, did we ever do the Tabe Hodai, Nomi Hodai at Torikizoku? They have all you can eat, all you can drink for like 39 bucks for 2 hours of all you can eat and all you can drink. Yeah, the economy everywhere is shit, so at least I found one with affordable rent. Canada's got that housing crisis, so I couldn't really rent there. But somehow Tokyo's never running out of houses or apartments, so. I still haven't seen FNAF 1. So maybe I need to get on that first before I do FNAF 2. Is the FNAF 2 movie based on the FNAF 2 game, or is it a sequel to FNAF 1 movie? I've never played these games either. Based on FNAF 2, alright, good direction actually. Kind of both, okay. Isn't FNAF 2 a prequel? Or am I wrong? Did you hear that? That was my neighbor opening his mailbox. That was so loud. It's a sequel. They changed it. I don't know enough about these movies to dissect, I guess. Seems complicated. Oh my god, guys, doesn't the Minecraft movie come out tomorrow? Are y'all gonna see the Minecraft movie? Or maybe 2 days, I don't know what time it is where you live. Check Microsoft Teams. I'm supposed to be at work right now. I'm working from home. But if I was at work, I'd be doing nothing, so. FNAF 2 location, sequel to FNAF 1 movie. Okay. Because this is FNAF 2 supposed to be like a prequel. You're not gonna see the Minecraft movie? Minecraft the movie, exactly. Well, that's movie with a B though, by the way. Get it right. Movie. I guess that's also the V, the U. Minecraft the movie. It's coming out on the 24th, I believe? 25th? I'm gonna be on vacation when it comes out, but I'm gonna try to go maybe the second day, which I think is a Saturday. It's hard to get movie tickets in Japan because you can only buy tickets like 1 week in advance. So you can't just like buy them super early and guarantee a spot. You gotta refresh the page when everyone else does. So I gotta find out who wants to see it with me. I got at least 3 people gonna see it. I hope more than that. But I'm excited to see Flint and Steel. Fun fact about me is I've never actually seen the trailer for the Minecraft movie. It reminds. I'm thinking about the fun. Did you see the new FNAF trailer? But I'm like, did you see the Minecraft movie trailer? It'd be weird if he said it though. But okay, so when I say 3 people are gonna go, one of them I'm gonna force to go. And one of them does want to go. I put in my friends group chat like, oh my god, who wants to see the Minecraft movie with me? And like within seconds, one person was like, me. Like all caps. Like, we're gonna go see it. So reviews are mixed for what, the Minecraft movie? Oh, the Minecraft movie is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna hate it. It's gonna be awful. And that's why I gotta see it. I know I didn't, you know, when people were hyping up the Emoji Movie, I didn't see it. But this Minecraft movie, I'm gonna see it. The only spoilers I have are, this is a crafting table. The Nether. Flint and steel. I am Steve. Chicken jockey. Crushing loaf. Water bucket, release. I know what the villagers look like, and I don't like it. I know what the Endermen look like, and I'm okay with that. Lava chicken. What are the other, like, vocal stims from the Minecraft trailer? That movie's gonna be canon? Pink Wool House, is that from a different trailer? I didn't see. Sorry, everything I know is like from things people say. No one cares about Pink Wool House, I guess, because I never heard of it. But either way, I'm going to see this movie purely ironically. Dude, the person who said he wanted to see this movie, I didn't even know he played Minecraft. So it's like, I want to see the Minecraft movie. And then like, it was like yesterday or a couple days ago, I messaged him because his Discord said that he was like playing Minecraft for like 13 hours, 14 hours. And I was like, oh, he must have left the launcher open. I messaged him. I'm like, did you leave the launcher open? He's like, no. He's playing Minecraft for 14 hours. So I'm gonna see this movie with a real fan, you know? Oh, it's the bottom of the water. I said People House. The thing I'm worried about is GTA 6 for, oh my god, no, GTA 6 is gonna be like $100 US for sure. Like, oh my god. What neurodivergence he got. Also suspected ADHD. We keep making jokes about getting a group ADHD diagnosis. I played a little bit of the April Fool's craft mine, I think. Like the thing on the launcher. I did that at least. But yeah, I didn't have a lot of time. I only played Minecraft for a couple hours that day, which sounds like a long time, but dude, Minecraft, you get sucked in. You get sucked in. Oh, dang, that could have been cool actually. It's probably still playable somewhere, somehow. Those kind of things get archived by both devs and fans. No, we got in a cave system, dude. I already played longer than I meant to, and then we had to finish it up yesterday. We're still not even done. There's still more in that cave, but our inventory's full. We got sleepy. We had to go. Well, I got sleepy. I love when my headphone battery dies without warning. Now I can't listen to the Catherine music. I hope you guys enjoy the Catherine ambiance while I sit here in silence. I just realized my air conditioner's been on this whole time. Could you guys hear it the whole time? And the music is playing through my computer. That's not good. The stream is falling apart. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I should wrap up the stream anyway. We talked about the Switch. We talked about all that stuff. I talked about the stupid pricing stuff. Like, I'm just yapping at this point. But, you know what, to recap, maybe I should make a little, like, list of things I actually want if I were to get the thing, the game console, the thing. I forgot the Switch 2. If I got the Switch 2, what would I want for it? Let's see. I would want the Kirby game. Kirby Air Riders. I like racing games. I would want to get Mario Kart. It looks like fun, dude. I love, you know how I feel about like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Told me I can grind in Mario Kart now. I gotta try that for myself. Every tutoring was making a real life game of Fallout. Damn. Society's on the brink of collapse. Kirby Air Riders, Mario Kart. I want to put Yakuza 0 as a maybe, just because like I already have Yakuza 0. Maybe I'll wait till it goes on sale. I know Switch games don't often go on sale. Has Kiwami ever gone on sale for Nintendo Switch? Because like I know Nintendo games won't go on sale, but this is a Sega game. So maybe it'll go on sale? Cause like, dude, I paid what I would consider a high price for Yakuza 0. I paid $20 for Yakuza 0. I got it physically at EB Games in the discount bin. So, like, I don't want to spend more than that. That game is like normally, you can get that game for like $10, $5 on Steam. But I know sometimes third-party games go on sale, but they're normally indie games, aren't they? It might take a long time for 0 to go on sale, but like at the same time, I don't really care for online games, so the online mode doesn't really stand out to me. And all I'm really interested in is the new cutscenes. And like, I think I mentioned it before, but like YouTube is free. Actually, I pay for YouTube every month. So YouTube is not free, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. So it's free to watch the cutscenes. So, cause oh my God, Majima looked good in 0. The engine was so kind. The lighting was so beautiful. Now, okay, I'm gonna stop thinking about 0 Majima. I should just play Yakuza 0 again, maybe. Just log in and play some poker even. He really did look so awesome. He did, dude. And in Kiwami, he looks good too, but like, you know, it had a different, they weren't going for that cinematic, like the angles, the lighting and things in Kiwami were just clearly done faster, like within 6 months. And 0 Nishiki, oh my God. Looking forward to those cutscenes coming out. See if it has any timeline implications. See if it retcons the 0 and 5 lore discrepancy. I really doubt it. Yakuza 5 just isn't canon anymore because of Yakuza 0. But so Yakuza 0 is a maybe. What else did they talk about? See, normally a puzzle game like Puyo Puyo Tetris I would get for Switch, but I'm really bad at Puyo Puyo and Tetris. Maybe if I played it, I'd get better. I was playing Tetris on an airplane recently. The airplane had a controller and games in the entertainment console, and so I was playing some Tetris, and I did kind of good. And there was a little girl sitting next to me on the plane, and after I started playing Tetris, she started playing Tetris. I'm like, oh my God, we're communicating. But yeah, so what were the other games? I gotta pull up the direct video again, because I don't know. Parallel play. Mario Kart. Yeah, I'll get Mario Kart. It looks nice. Game share is just cool. That's default. You don't gotta buy that. Frame rate, cool. I'm not gonna buy Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. That one's a definitely not. That one's a never, in my opinion. Not gonna get Mario Party. Not gonna get Zelda. Not gonna get Metroid. I never played the first Pokemon Legends, so I don't know like what the gameplay is like or if I would like it at all. Let me watch a bit of it again. Like, I mean, it looks great, of course. And I like the future aesthetic more than the historical aesthetics and concepts. It looks complicated. It's probably not complicated. I just can't fathom how the gameplay works. Like, I would consider it, but it's not my priority. Like, I would consider it after Yakuza 0. Elden Ring, Hades 2, Street Fighter 6. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is a must-buy. Although, again, I really want to play Pro Skater 4, and they won't let me. Pro Skater 3 plus 4 level pack. Only the 4 is only levels. But the cruise ship level looks good. I'm gonna buy this for PC though, in case someone mods in the career mode. If Vicarious Visions was making this, they would be developing the career mode right now and release it as a DLC later. But I don't think, like a free DLC later, but I don't think. I can't trust another company to do that. Project 007 didn't show any gameplay. It literally just showed like a bullet being loaded into a gun and played James Bond music. So no idea what that's about. Once again, GameCube emulators are free. Comes with it. I don't have to worry about that. The Tamagotchi game looks cute. But once again, it's like a must-buy. I guess that's really it. There's like 3 games. I mean, but there's other things that come included with the Switch too. Like GameCube emulator. Again, Dolphin exists. Dolphin does exist, in fact. But I was gonna say you can't do Dolphin online multiplayer, but what games would I play multiplayer on GameCube? Like, I don't care about Melee. Maybe Double Dash, if they ever put that on it. I kind of doubt they would put Double Dash on it though. They didn't put Mario Kart 64, I don't think. It'd be cool to have it though, just to see what kind of games they put up. I'm already paying for it. The download play is cool, but only if other people also have the console. Cars GameCube. Okay, we're gonna start manifesting Cars on GameCube, guys. It's gonna happen. We're just gonna need Disney's collaboration. Bratz, oh my god, dude. The Bratz games. Rock Angels, Forever Diamonds. Those games are bangers. They're also on PlayStation 2, I think, but the GameCube version is better because the GameCube is more powerful than a PlayStation 2. I believe Plox means please, but I could be wrong. It's kind of an older internet slang. Yeah, June, I'm calling you old. Sounds like LiveJournal DeviantArt slang. In my opinion. But it's raw XD slang, exactly. But I should probably stop yapping. I've been streaming for longer than I thought I would be. How long have I been up? Yo, okay. I thought this stream would be like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Whoops. Only an hour overtime. But this was fun. I'm thinking... What am I thinking? I had a lot of thoughts, apparently. My head is now empty. All thoughts are out there. I need to be head empty to survive. But for the most part, we got through the direct. I didn't even think about live streaming it. Maybe next time I should live stream it, but I'm worried that I'll be kind of boring with the games I don't care about. And there's probably someone more interesting out there to watch a live reaction of the Direct. I rarely even watch Directs live. This is like the second time I've watched a live Direct. Actually, maybe I should live stream the Mario Kart Direct. When was it gonna be? See, because I was lucky I could watch it yesterday, or last night, because for me it was 10 p.m. Normally I should be in bed by then, because I have work the next day, but today's a special day where I can stay home. April 17th, you're right. Let me check what day that is. April 17th, I have the next day off. I'll have a visitor here though. It's weird to stream with someone else in the room, guys. I don't know if you know this fun fact about live streaming. But maybe it could work. I will communicate with my guest and see what they have to say. I would say it'd be weird if that guest was watching right now, but I think they should be asleep. It's early in the morning for some people in the world. So I hurt my neck recently, so stretching hurts. But anyway, I'm gonna leave. I don't want to leave, but I have to leave. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for everyone who chatted. It was fun to see some old usernames come back up in the stream. Thanks for all the regulars. Thanks for the tips to Anonymous. I feel very blessed and appreciative of all of their efforts. There are definitely better things they could be spending their money on. They could be spending their money on a Switch 2, but instead they're gonna help me spend my money on a Switch 2. They're helping me spend their money on a Switch 2. And I do appreciate it deeply. And I will continue to make quality content, if you can call it that, on this channel. So, stay tuned, I suppose. Anyway, bye.